What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is CraigCrash, and this is Retro Bowl Imperialism. As you've seen from the last several videos, I've been taking teams from every conference in college football, putting them into Retro Bowl, and having them compete Battle Royale style. If you're unfamiliar with the Sports Imperialism videos, we spin a wheel that has each team listed on it. Once a team is selected, we spin another wheel to decide which team they'll be attacking. Whoever wins takes the territory of the losing team. We do this until there is one team left standing. And last but certainly not least, the Sun Belt. Let's hop in. Let's get things started here in Sun Belt Imperialism. Who do we get first? We're going to start alphabetically. Arkansas State kicks us off. And Arkansas State will head south. So that means we kick things off with Arkansas State and ULM. Minute 40 to play here in the first game of Sun Belt Imperialism. We're all tied up at 13 apiece between ULM and Arkansas State. A chip shot field goal here for Arkansas State. Let's see if they can take the lead. And they can. 41 seconds left. ULM with a chance to take the lead. Running play. Breaks a tackle and is into the end zone. ULM wins 20-16. And the Warhawks defend their territory and take over the state of Arkansas. Who will we get next in Sun Belt Imperialism? We're going to get Georgia State getting their first shot. Come on, Georgia State Championship. Well, actually, they'll head east. East for Georgia State means it's going to be a date with the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Third down and 16. Oh, big time sack. All right, got to punt it. Oh, fourth. They're making me go for it on fourth down. All right, against my will, with 57 seconds to go, up 7. Georgia State's going to go for it. 4th and 22. I don't want to go for it, but I have to. Because I'm not going to go for a field goal here. Yep, sacked. 16 seconds left. Coastal Carolina at the 3.5-yard line with a chance to tie it down 21-14. Caught. Touchdown. Headed to overtime between Coastal Carolina and Georgia State. And touchdown, Georgia State. Can Coastal Carolina pull off the miracle? Ooh, caught. Juke. Come on, stay up. Oh, no, tackled at the 5. 35 yards for Coastal Carolina. So close. But yet, so far away, and Georgia State takes over the piece of land to their east. Who is our next victim? We're going to stay on the east side of the map and see the Dukes of James Madison. And who will JMU face? They'll go directly north, which means they'll play Marshall. It'll be James Madison versus the Marshall Thundering Herd in our next game. From the 1-yard line, we're just going to do a little running play here. Dive, touchdown, Dukes! Should I go for the win with Marshall, or should I go for the tie? I'm feeling ballsy. Yeah, let's go for the tie. It is good. We're headed to overtime. It is no good. What? The kick is good. Marshall wins. And the Thundering Herd just expanded their territory. Who will we see next? This game determines the top 10. Looks like we'll get Texas State. The Bobcats will go east. So from the logo, the arrow is pointing a little bit more southeast. So that means we'll get Texas State versus Louisiana in our next game. We are all tied up at 21 with 1:28 to play between Louisiana and Texas State. Louisiana knocking on the door in the red zone, about to take the lead. And it's going to be a touchdown for the Ragin' Cajuns. Last chance for the Bobcats. Caught. No, taken down at the 3. And that's game over. And the biggest landmass on the map belongs to Louisiana. Next up, we're going to get Georgia Southern. And they're on their way north. Meaning we're going to get the Georgia State Championship as our next game. Minute and 11 seconds left in this one. Georgia State and Georgia Southern tied at 21. Georgia State trying to get to 2-0 in their Retro Bowl Imperialism run. Can they do it? We're just going to do a little running play. Into the end zone. Touchdown. 3 seconds left. Georgia State takes the lead. And the name Georgia State is very fitting because they are your Georgia State champs. And we are down to 9 teams in Sun Belt Imperialism. And the wheel really likes seeing Georgia State because we'll see them again. And where will GSU head? Northeast. And that means it'll be Georgia State headed to Appalachian State in our next contest. Georgia State leads 28-18, but honestly, it's felt like it's been a much larger deficit than even that. The way it's felt most of this game. That'll be it. That's the final score. And the Panthers continue their ascent up the East Coast. 8 teams left. And for the first time, we will see the Monarchs of Old Dominion. Where will they head? They will head northwest. They will be the second team to try to attack Marshall. Oof. Oh my gosh, that was such a bad pick. Oh my god, that was the worst pick of my life. Oh my gosh. That's a pick 6 for Old Dominion with 1:20 left, and that's going to give them the lead. The throw, caught, touchdown, Marshall. I'm going to go for 2 just so that way it's not a field goal, just to kind of make up for the terrible pick. I don't like to kind of, metagame the situation for Marshall, but I kind of feel bad considering the situation. Ooh, God, okay, and then I just it up anyway. Okay, well, for the win, 54 yards for Old Dominion. Kick is up, got the leg, it's good! Old Dominion wins it! And the Old Dominion Monarchs own the northeast part of the map. Halfway through Sun Belt Imperialism, a lot of exciting games so far. And for the first time tonight, we are going to see the Trojans of Troy. And Troy will be headed northwest. And it looks like the arrow was pointing just northwest enough to give us the Alabama State Championship. It's the Trojans and the Jaguars of South Alabama. Minute 19 to play here in the fourth quarter. Troy leads South Alabama 21-14. But the Jaguars have the football, and they're at their own, 26-yard line. They've got a little bit of field to go. They've got all of their timeouts. Can they tie this thing up? Oh! Got a lane down the sideline. Touchdown, South Alabama, 50 yards. Overtime between Troy and South Alabama. The Trojans have the ball first. And it's a QB sneak. Touchdown, Troy. Last chance for the Jaguars. Throw over the middle. Caught. Stiff arm. Can he stay up? No, he's going to be tackled just inside the 5. How many times has that happened in this tournament so far tonight? And the state of Alabama belongs to the Troy Trojans. Only team we haven't seen yet tonight is Southern Miss. But it looks like we're going back to the well. Georgia State is up next yet again. And the Panthers will head northeast. And that means it'll be the Panthers versus the Monarchs. Winner claims the east side of the map. Ooh, and that's a touchdown for the Monarchs. Old Dominion leads 28-21, 59 seconds left. Georgia State with the football at their own 21-yard line. Geez, 11 seconds left. Need some sort of miracle here for Georgia State. Oh, and instead it's picked off by Old Dominion. And now they control the entire east side of the map. Just 5 teams remain in Sun Belt Imperialism. And for the first time tonight, we are going to see Southern Miss. And they will be headed northeast. From the logo, I would say that the arrow was going just northeast enough to clip the Troy territory. So that's the next matchup we get. Southern Miss at Troy. There's a lane. There's a lane to the end zone. Touchdown! Southern Miss! 2 seconds left. Let's go for 2 in the win. Here we go. Southern Miss! Let's go! They're moving on. And then there were 4. 4 teams left in the Sun Belt. UL Monroe, Louisiana, Southern Miss, and Old Dominion. And next up, we're going to see the Warhawks of UL Monroe. And UL Monroe is headed west, which means it's going to be the Battle of Louisiana teams, ULM versus Louisiana, in our next contest. Minute 16 to play here in quarter number 4. ULM leads 28-21 over Louisiana, but I see the route I want right there with the tight end. He's going to sneak out right past the defender. I mean, I already know what's going to happen. It's going to be a touchdown. Let's just go ahead and let it play out. Yep, just what I wanted to happen. Touchdown, Louisiana. We're tied. And it's a catch. Touchdown, UL Monroe. ULM wins it 35-28. And now the west part of the map belongs to ULM. Just 3 teams remain. Who will have our next game? We'll see Southern Miss. Who will the Golden Eagles play? They'll go east, which means it'll be Southern Miss versus Old Dominion. Winner plays ULM in the Sun Belt Imperialism Championship. Throw. And he breaks free to the end zone. Touchdown, 25 yards. 29 seconds left. Southern Miss takes the lead. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling to the end zone. Southern Miss with the win. And now Southern Miss and ULM are the only 2 teams remaining. We will spin for home field advantage. Who will get to defend their territory? Southern Miss will for the first time all day. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Throw to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown. Didn't expect that to be caught. And that's a touchdown. 21 yards, Southern Miss. Caught. Touchdown. ULM. Okay, well, made up for it. Oh, what? Okay, didn't even bother. Didn't even bother to try to tackle him. Just go right on through. Pick 6 for ULM following the interception by Southern Miss. And it's a touchdown. Throw. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Ooh, 4th and 9. I kind of want to go for it. We're going to go for it here. I kind of feel like it's a necessity. Caught. And got the first down. And more. Touchdown. Minute 40 to play. ULM up 28-24 on Southern Miss. I know the route I want to hit. It's this one right here. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Extra point is no good. 61-yard field goal to win it for ULM. Can they do the improbable? The kick is no good. Didn't have the leg. It was way off to the right. And Southern Miss wins. An outstanding game. They beat ULM. There is the map completely draped in gold and black, the colors of Southern Miss. What a run through the Sun Belt they had. They went on the attack through most of the tournament. I think every game but the last one, and then finally knocked off ULM to get the title and be our final champion in this Retro Bowl Imperialism series. So there it is, the full list of our Retro Bowl Imperialism champions. And that will do it. We have successfully taken every conference in college football, put them into Retro Bowl, and had them compete to be the last team standing. We've gotten 11 champions, well 12 if you count the FBS Independents. A lot of fun. Thank you guys all for coming along for this Retro Bowl series this fall. It's been a lot of fun filming these throughout the late summer into the fall. It's been awesome bringing these to you guys. You showed a lot of love and support on the channel, and I'm very grateful to you guys for that. If you did enjoy this series, make sure you leave these videos a like, subscribe if you are new, tell someone you love them, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out.